Like, but I think probably live. Okay. Look. Okay. So, I shall call this meeting to order, the Municipal Truth and Reconciliation Committee for Tuesday, September 16th, 2025. It's 11 a.m. at the council chambers. So, who wants to do the land acknowledgement? Where is it? I read it by heart, but it's not. We're just having a little bit of lunch at the same time as we're meeting, so that's why.
Yeah. Um, it might be good to have the land acknowledgement printed in the agenda
Yes.
at the top.
Yeah.
Be a good idea.
You've got it all the time.
Yes, I had it in the beginning of my book, but I. It's right here. I have it. Do you want me to read it?
Go ahead.
Okay, as we start our meeting, we acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of the Lac-Seul First Nation within Treaty 3, and that many of the people and communities that we serve in Sioux Lookout, traditionally known as Wananakanaka. I guess
Wananonga, yeah.
meaning Bay of Sandy Beaches, coming from Treaty 5 and 9 of the Anishinaabe Aski Nation.
Thank you. All right, so Joan from council did the land acknowledgement. Thank you. We also see that Brent Wesley is back after his leave of absence. So today he's here with us. So that's great. Yeah. Okay. Number 3 now, the agenda. 3A, introduction of amendments to the agenda. So everybody's seeing it? Yeah, okay. 3B, confirmation of the agenda. Who wants to move? Eileen moves. Joan seconds, okay. So, all right, and everybody agree, all in favor, raise show of hands, yeah, okay, well, all in favor. Number 4, declaration of pecuniary interests. Anybody? No, never.
I always think it's funny to be doing that with this committee, like, what would be the financial benefit?
Yeah, I guess that just has to be said.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Number 5, the adoption of the minutes from June 17th, 2025. So everybody was given a copy and okay, what did we talk about? The adoption of the minutes. Okay, we had a lot of items for discussion. Memorial site. What will happen there?
It says in the minutes, Josie Fiddler, but I think that's supposed to be Jessie Fiddler.
Who's that?
On page 3. Josie, it's supposed to be Jessie.
Okay, yeah. So that's one correction. Page 3, Josie will be changed to Jessie. The gala working group check-in, talked about the blueberry event. And then we got into education. History of Sioux Lookout Anti-Racism Committee signed, the sign dismantled, disappeared. Who took the non-Indigenous training? Chamber did the new resident training. Chamber does new residency training, it says, okay. Teaching column in the bulletin. So there were ideas for a lot of the work in terms of education that could be done from the TRC. I wasn't at the meeting, so I was in training somewhere. Okay, so shall we move to accept the minutes? Joan will move, and Eileen, I guess. All right, business arising from the minutes. This is number 6 now. So anything arising from the minutes that needs to be read, reviewed? You can also add anything to items for discussion. Yeah. Joan, anything?
Well, on this whole education piece thing, right after this meeting, my phone popped up and recommended an Indigenous magazine that's being produced. And I thought, like, we talked about trying to, we'll do articles, trying to get people to, but why reinvent the wheel? Maybe we should see if we can do a partnership campaign with some of the organizations around town to subscribe to these type of magazines and have them available to the public. It'll make it a lot, simpler.
Remember what it's called?
No, but I can look, I think I sent it because it was Alana and Naomi's idea, so I did send it to them.
Yeah, you can send it out
So
to.
I'll try to find it and send it to everyone, see what they think. It'd be a good idea to just get one copy and like read it and see what we think of it.
And yeah, that'd be good. Good to see.
What's out there?
And so moved, seconded, and all in favor? Yeah. uh, Carried. Sorry about that. Business Arising, Education Magazine, and Joan will send that out to everybody.
Just for my benefit, what is this some of the education initiatives that committee wanted to start doing, or?
Well, we talked about maybe like getting, like the newspaper to run like a regular column where different people could contribute, or, just having like lunch and learns and things like that and try to come up with the resources ourselves. And then we talked about where would we actually get these resources and how would we facilitate this? So, tapping into an existing resource might be the key.
Yeah, this was just sort of brainstorming all the things that have
Yeah,
passed.
yeah, that we could do.
And that's part of it. That's part of my work plan.
Yeah, go to do a community education.
And part of it was, remember we did, or we were invited to that, what was it called? That the Catholic Church put on. Something spirit. Anyway, there was a workshop that was being provided through the Catholic Church in Winnipeg. And there were that's 25 people took that training. And then there was supposed to be training, like the non-Indigenous people do training separately, and then Indigenous people, and then they come together. And returning to spirit, that's the name of the thing. And anyway, it was a couple of years ago. Anyway, the training did happen for non-Indigenous, And then we were sort of waiting, and then nothing's happened since then.
Oh, okay.
It's just really frustrating because it's
Yeah.
fairly intensive, like 4 days, fairly intense training and fairly educational, and
Yeah.
then, just frustrating because there's no follow-up.
Similar training with, I forget their name now. And it's intensive training.
Mhm.
Yeah. I've seen an organization do
Yeah.
training like that with the non-indigenous and then indigenous, but I've never, I took the indigenous one.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was hard. I found it hard.
It's hard, yeah.
Yeah. For me, anyway. But yeah, they're based out of Winnipeg. I can't remember what they're called. Dennis Chartrand is one of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Raven.
Turn to straight.
Raven. Yeah, Returning to
Spirit.
Spirit. Yeah. TS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it was Manitowoc there. Lynn.
Lynn Manitowoc, that's right.
Oh, that's here? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It was quite costly, so she had to
Yeah.
get funding for it, and
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. That would be good to get that type of training here too, if we had money, I guess. Okay, we shall continue on to number 7, delegations.
Okay,
Yeah.
question from the minutes. So there was under council meeting, Megan was bringing a motion to council. What was that about?
For the garden, I think, wasn't it for the garden? Yeah, because we had to get the garden approved because it's gonna be a municipal property. We're going to do like a memorial garden to move the shoes that are on Lincoln Street. And but we got it approved and then we missed 2 meetings, like it was like 3 months ago, so. Like now, we've missed the garden season, like we can't
Yeah.
do it this year, but I mean, we could try to get everything in place.
still
for-
get it's going to be in a sort of raised.
Yeah, in a raised
So
thing,
even
yeah.
if we could get
Yeah,
that construction.
but the issue with it was, like, is that Alana was partnering with someone else, because we can't apply for the funding to apply for the funding.
Right,
So, and Alana's left us, so I'm not sure who the organization was that was gonna apply for the funding and where that leaves us now.
can one of us maybe contact Alana?
Yeah, we'll have to, yeah, so we are at the point where we do have approval, but even like how we're gonna move the whole thing. Like Alana was gonna sort of rely on Darlene's expertise on how we go about doing that.
It sounds almost as if we should have a little working group meeting to cut, because there's an awful lot of ideas in here.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's why Alana took
what
it.
do we want to do?
See, what Alana did was, and that's what we did with a couple other things too, is she partnered with someone else, another organization, and that organization was gonna lead it.
Oh,
But now we have to figure out where we're at with that and what even the organization is.
Mhm.
Because we can't, as this committee, like we can't, because I believe they're accessing the accommodation tax funding,
uh-huh,
which we can't do.
yeah,
So we would have to go to council and try to get the portion that the town owns, but they're using the portion that's supposed to go to the community.
Yeah.
So we have to
contact,
yeah,
Alana, find out who she was partnering with.
Yeah.
And then I think.
find out where they're at.
To sort of brainstorm a little bit of a more concrete plan.
Mhm.
There's like masses of ideas.
Yes, yeah.
And then I know of other funding that we could apply to. But we would need to have something specific.
Mhm.
We can't just say we want to apply for
Yeah.
$10,000 for the project.
Yeah.
It has to be more detailed, so.
And I think it also needs a memorial piece, like it can't just be like a square box. It can be, but there needs to be some type of memorial piece,
yeah, well,
like the
Yeah,
artistic component
Yeah.
to it.
yeah,
And whether, like, there would have to be discussion whether, like, are we moving those shoes? Are we moving some of those shoes? Are we bronzing some shoes? Are we like, what are we doing with the shoes? How will that be incorporated? How will that work?
Yeah, so I think at some point soon we need to have a little
Mhm. Yeah.
information from Alana and talk, you know.
Yeah. Now, how many people can be on the working group now?
It's all changed now.
Yes, it keeps changing.
Yeah.
So we've been safely only doing two just to be safe,
I
but
think safely two.
I think it's two people. Two people are, so you can be on the working committee.
There's more, I'll double
Yeah, double check.
but. Right. I think it's two, and then we'll have to see if it's more than two, then it'll have to be minutes and.
Sorry,
So a working group, it can only be a
Okay.
small portion of the real group, or else it's considered a meeting that has to be recorded. So we can only, a working group can only be two people.
So stupid. You know,
Yeah, but those are the guidelines we have to work with.
say it again, that this whole organization is colonial and
Yeah.
completely stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, you don't need to.
But
record that.
this is what we, it's already been recorded.
Yeah.
But these, the guidelines we have to work within, so we have to,
Well, we can have two
Yeah.
people and then other people can just come along for coffee.
or you could have two people, like one person could spearhead it and they could have a working committee with just two people. And then the next time they could include someone else. The two people don't always have to be the same two
Be,
people. as long-
be creative with it.
Yeah, you can be a little bit.
So where is the new location?
It's when you go to the park. If you, like the information center, there's sort of a clearing there when you look out to the water, and you can look right down to Sioux Mountain. It's right there. It's a very beautiful spot.
Just some, I mean, yeah, I think we need to say, get hold of Elena. And you talk about, I don't think we have any right to touch any of that stuff that's there. I think a meeting to just lead it as a community wise, that here we have a new location. Start moving some stuff over to this spot. You know what I mean? Like, we can't go and touch it, right? But we need to activate the community to say, hey, this more of an education, right? This is now private property. Municipality has set aside some land here for this. That starts in this spot, right? People can start gradually moving things over, right?
yeah,
But we can talk more about that.
Yeah, because the concept of us doing this
Yeah.
was because we believe the land that's on is private land now.
Yeah, so this needs to be some education.
Municipal land. So somehow, like, that's what, we're sort of saying, like, maybe there needs to be a ceremony or whatever and figure out.
Well, I just need to inform people, right?
Yeah, yes,
And just, like,
exactly.
start using this.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing, just do it here.
Yeah.
Well, could somebody from here write up just a little bit of kind of a lot more elaborated minutes and send it?
I thought, did you go to the bold? I don't think we're ready for that yet. Like, we're
No,
not,
but
yeah,
just to start the information, the
Yeah.
education about what is going to
yeah,
happen.
what's gonna eventually happen, yeah. But we have to figure out what's gonna eventually happen before we can do that. We need to be concrete with what our plan is.
So for next meeting, can we just have an update from the line and working?
Yeah. I can reach out to her and see where we're at with that.
okay. All right, so anyway, number 7, delegations, presentations, and committee. There's nobody, none today. And we'll move on to number 8, items for discussion. So number 1 is the working group check-in. What exactly is that?
That's when, well, we did have a working group to do the museum stuff,
Okay,
and we have the second cabinet there.
okay,
And we've got the rec center staff collected the stuff for us. They picked some very nice things, actually. And we didn't get a lot of pieces because I sort of felt the other one was very full. So we moved 1 or 2 items from the other one into that one. And then we set that one up. And then I left them with 2 signs to hang and a piece of artwork. So, that should be all done. We have 2 cabins up there now.
I haven't been up there lately, but I know there's certain portions of that airport now which are not open to everybody because, unless you're getting on the plane,
Really?
you have to go through security over by, where the restaurant and
Yeah.
that store is. You have to go through security.
Really?
After the store, but you can go to the store.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
go to the
yeah,
store.
yeah.
And the baggage area, that's okay where that cabinet is, so everybody can see that, but and the other one is over by the,
It's by that brick wall. But I think it's a faux brick wall.
with that circular waiting
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's accessible then,
Yeah, because I was able to walk in and just unload it, so.
to look at it, yeah, okay. And there's nothing inside though.
No,
Okay.
no,
Must go up there.
yeah. I think they, like, people are checking it out, interested. Well, the newcomers there was quite a few newcomers there and they never saw snowshoes before. And so I was trying to explain to them what the purpose of them, how you would use them. They were quite puzzled. I think they'll understand when there's snow.
Wait a few months,
Wait a few months, yeah.
borrow some
Yeah.
snowshoes from the
Yeah.
cozy cabin. And the other working group was the names
Yeah.
project,
Yeah.
which sort of got put on hold because you were part of that. And, now that you're back, maybe we can.
Resurrect it.
When that recent I were, it was just recent I mean, or there's 3 of us.
It was you, Reese, and I, yeah.
Yeah, and you guys are meeting with,
We were going to meet with Tom
Tom Terry.
and probably Rennie Southwind as well.
Yeah, yeah. So do you want to resurrect that?
Yeah, but got food in my mouth.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, I'm just trying to recall what it was about.
And it was about the historical names,
Yeah,
to do an education piece on the historical names. So,
okay.
Historical name of Sioux Lookout or?
no, of a whole bunch of things, like didn't Tom Terry approach the committee years ago because he wanted to do a resource that would be available in the schools and as an education piece? And to educate people on, like, people say the historical name for Sioux Lookout was Graham. Well, that's not true. The historical name was Indigenous.
Yeah.
So we want to, make those Indigenous names known to people as an
Yeah.
education piece. We don't want to rename things. We want to make people aware that, like, this place had a name, this place had a name, and what this historical names were. I think that like you said, that Laxua had done some work on that in the past, Dave. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was where we left things off, was that we were gonna reach out to some of the communities, the work that they've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah.
the resurrect that.
Okay. That would be the working groups, I guess. Okay. Number 2, well, so we can move on, number 2, okay. So, number 2, the orange shirt events that are happening in where, Sioux Lookout or with us or,
We don't historically do one. We join someone and help them.
Yeah, so maybe we can go over what events we know about and how we can support any of those events or participate in any of them. So I can talk about what Stephanie is doing.
yeah,
Because we have week-long events, except for the Tuesday, which is Sat, because it is Sat. But Monday, I think we have a sunrise ceremony. Not sure where yet. We used to be doing them at Mount ZB at the Camp on the Highway, but
Yeah.
trying to make things a bit more accessible. update with it. Well, calendar's coming out soon. Applications. Sunrise ceremony Monday, maybe some medicine teachings. We have nothing planned for Tuesday, but I think the Friendship Center will have some activities. Wednesday is the walk for Truth and Reconciliation, Wednesday, October 1st.
Who's organizing the walk on that's on the 30th?
Yeah, so Stefan and some of its partner organizations. Stefan's taking the lead, and we have some partner organizations like the Friendship Center. And,
Where will that start?
at the Friendship Center and then down to the town beach. Same as last year.
That's what we joined last year.
Yeah.
That's when we participated in.
The 29th is the flag raising ceremony that the mayor usually does at the
Yeah, that's right.
I think
Travel Information Center, and that's at 10 o'clock.
It's on the Monday.
Yeah,
For the Monday. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong day. So Monday is the sunrise ceremony. That's the 29th, and then the 30th is the walk.
Today's October 1st is one.
Oh,
October 1st will be the walk
Yeah.
on Wednesday. And Thursday, we have a bunch of events happening at Hostel 3, like some high tanning demonstrations and apple time making, things like that. So there'll be
oh yeah.
yeah.
quite a few events going on that day. And then closing, I think we're participating with on Friday, October 3rd, we'll be at the Friendship Center doing the closing ceremony. I think most of that's at the Friendship Center. But the stuff in the schedule will be released this week.
Okay.
Or sometime soon.
So,
So as a committee, should we join the Friendship Center walk on the 1st?
I'll be emceeing the event, so I'll be there.
Yeah. You're emceeing it, yeah. And usually last year, the mayor did some of that, so,
On the agenda.
yeah.
I see something, but I don't see it on the,
Yeah,
somebody put it all together, different events that are taking place around Sioux Lookout.
Yeah.
And I think it's because some of the events are to do with the culture days.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a Filipino thing happening. There's different things that are happening besides orange shirt stuff.
Mhm.
So Culture Days runs from the end of September till October 12th or something like
I
that.
thought it was September 20th to September 30th. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think that's what it
It
is.
starts in September and then goes into October 12th. That's why some of the events look like they're kind of crisscrossing with the orange shirt day stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so we'll join in with the walk.
The Filipino Cultural Day is Saturday, I think, from 10 till 2 or something.
And I don't know what they got, food and stuff happening.
Mhm.
Food, music, dancing.
And the flag raising on September.
Yeah.
Monday,
Try to
September.
go to that.
Yeah, Monday, September
And what day is it? September what?
30th.
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
29th,
Yeah.
10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so can we start again? There's a sunrise ceremony on the 29th.
7 a.m.
Yeah.
9.
And when is the flag raising?
The 29th at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
That's at the Travel Information Center.
You said 30th when you spoke about it
That's
before.
29.
It's the 29th, so there's nothing on the 30th.
I don't think so.
Do we know what the Friendship Center, did they share any events there? No.
No, and I just pulled up their events calendar. It's not on there yet. They said they release it this week.
Yeah, they called and just asked what the TRC was, if they had anything. I said, I'll get back to you this afternoon.
Okay, so
They're just wondering what they're doing, what we're doing, that they.
Yeah, they didn't want to conflict with us.
Okay, okay. So I think the response is like we would participate in community events.
Yeah, we never do our own event. We're just gonna
Yeah.
join them.
I think when we did the organizing for that week, it was more, people put in their events.
Yeah.
Thought, hey, we could do this, we could do that. And this year I didn't really see anybody organizing anything, so.
Mhm.
And that's probably what happened. So maybe next year we could kind of try to ask people to submit their event.
I think at the health authority, we have a partnerships and engagement team.
Oh, okay.
So they just kind of took on the organizing of this week kind of last minute. So
Yeah.
they're not so but like they're trying to mobilize some partners. But next year we can work with the partners a bit more closer, right? Just one organization that's
Yeah.
mobilize everybody.
Next,
Yeah, that should be great if there was a
I think,
inter-committee, right, with all.
yeah,
organizations.
because I think Tikanagan did a barbecue one time, and then I'm not sure if Sam did something. They might
Well,
want
last year there was something.
to do a market. Hey,
Yeah.
Last year there was something every day.
yeah.
And didn't the church do the luncheons all week too? You guys did those educational ones?
Yeah, I was trying to say that from the
Lunch hour.
to 25th.
Yeah.
We're doing a lunch and learn,
Oh,
again, those
to-
TRC events.
So that's the week one, right?
Yeah.
And that's at the United Church, right?
And in church at 12 noon.
And they serve lunch.
Yeah.
Maybe next year we can just kind of nudge for people to.
Yeah.
Try to do something for the week. I can't. I'd like to see it kept week long because the more you have, the more education goes out and awareness about the Orange Shirt Day. So instead of just having it as one day.
Yeah.
September 30th for me is a holiday, a time to just reflect maybe and watch whatever's happening on TV. APTN usually puts stuff on, and it's time to reflect for me. So, but if there was something going on, I'd probably go to it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Number.
Send the, Michelle, when the French Center has a festival events, they can share it out with the group. They should have to share everything with you, just so we're aware.
Okay, sure.
Mhm.
Sorry.
And even if we could share it on the town website too, but we know of the events. Just encouraging people to go, right?
How can we facilitate, I think? Stephanie's calendar will be coming in.
Yeah, we could just, if we have it, we could all just share it.
And I know the Sunset Women's, they had Orange Shirt Day pin making yesterday, day. But I went there about 12:30 and the door was locked, so they must have been out for lunch or. And I didn't bother going back, so. But I imagine to work on those pins, you begin working on them, and then I think the idea is to come back the next week and finish them. You finish the backing and the pin on it, and there you're ready for Orange Shirt Day kind of thing. So
What were they making them from?
they had I saw a picture. They had the beads. They had the orange felt.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
thread, but I'm sure they got more orange and different colored beads you could probably use. But the felt is cut out into the shape of
All
a.
right. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that would take somebody a couple of weeks who didn't know how to bead it. Because the week before I went to their floral earring making, and they were pretty big, and I haven't even gotten through the first one yet. And I was supposed to get it done by next week, so come back and finish them. So yeah. But anyway, so some people that organization is doing their thing with the orange shirt stuff in mind.
That's Wakonwa at their place. Is that where they were doing it?
Yeah, it's wow.
Yeah.
They got a nice office over there. Yeah.
Over by Dairy Queen, right?
Yeah,
Rented that new space. Yeah, that's a good space for them.
yeah, it's nice. Okay, anyway, um,
Sort of, just for information, other kind of related events, the Take Back the Night, First Step Women's Shelter is organizing Take Back the Night on the 18th.
when?
September 18th, Thursday,
Right, 18th.
18th.
Oh,
It starts at the, yeah, this Thursday, you're right.
yeah,
It's Thursday. Yeah, so it starts at the OPP office and we'll go downtown, back to the Friendship Center.
yeah. September 18th. Take back the night. Okay. Yeah, it's great. Okay, so,
Oh, sorry, and again, October 4th, Sisters in Spirit,
oh yeah,
it's at the Town Beach, 6 to 8.
so two events coming up,
There's quite a few events. Eh?
and they do those every year. Take back the night. They usually end up back at the Friendship Center, right?
Yeah, they'll start at OPP and go back to the Friendship Center and they'll have refreshments and stuff.
Yeah, and they have snacks and coffee, tea.
Yeah.
And then October 4th, Sisters in Spirit is at the beach,
To the Town Beach.
where they put the women's pictures all around.
And the
Candles,
well, the little lanterns.
lights or something, yeah.
Easier than candles in the wind.
Especially there. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you, Ivy. Okay, the other thing we haven't been able to talk about or do anything much with is the gala. And we had talked about having it in the fall. Although now I'm rethinking to have it sometime next year.
Yeah.
Maybe in the spring, I
Because
don't.
I did get the rental form from the Seven Generations. And they don't actually own the building, so it's actually the Kenora District Services Board owns the building. So you have to rent the space from them unless there is a change of ownership of the gym, which there may be at some time, but right now it's Kenora District Services Board. And I did discuss the concept with him, and they said that it did align with their ideas and things that they wanted to do as well. So they were open to the concept. So I have the form. I think I sent it to you in Atlanta.
Okay,
So whenever we're ready, we can fill it out whenever we choose a date.
right. And the gala idea is to present awards to people in the community who are promoting reconciliation or something like that. Promoting reconciliation, truth and reconciliation.
Yeah, it could be a great event.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we have.
Also honor volunteers, community volunteers, like say people who work with that food bank,
Yeah,
done things, who are always doing things for them, or who else has volunteers? The Salian, the
yeah.
Salvation Army, I should say. Yeah. Or anybody, any youth who are engaged in community activities. I think we should honor them as well. Yeah, just community-minded people.
Now, could we add a fourth one, like the other? Because like we were sort of thinking that the bulk of our money would go to the gala. Since we're not having the gala, we have the bulk of our money left. Right? So can you find out how much money we have left? Because I think what we should do with our money this year is at the rec center, in the museum, it's this incredibly beautiful Indigenous outfit. It's beautiful. It's all beaded. It's very old. And I really think that it should be on display. So whatever money we have left, we should try to purchase a cabinet for it, for the airport.
Mm.
It would have to be like a square, and we would need like a, I think it's called a bus that would hold the outfit.
Mhm.
Need like a sewing bus that you could hang on. And yeah, it's quite exquisite. It's one of the nicest pieces they have in the museum, but they don't have a cabinet for it. So it's just in storage. So I think that, if we must have close to, how much money do we have to start with? 1,500 to 25?
2500.
Yeah, and the only money I think we've spent is we paid the elder at
Yes.
at the event we had. And I can't think what else we would have spent our money on.
Some decals.
Yeah, we did some decals, but we spent very enough money. So can you, for the next meeting, find out how much money we have and find out how we would be able to spend, whether we would have to, like Megan would do the research to find the cabinet, or would we do the research to find the cabinet? Like, how would we facilitate spending that money towards the cabinet? If everyone's in favor, do you guys think that's a good idea?
It sounds like a good idea.
Because if we don't spend our money, we give it back.
Mhm.
Is that for the, is it the fiscal year or the calendar year?
The fiscal year, so by December 31st, we give our money back if we don't spend it.
Or is it calendar year?
Yeah, calendar year, yes. Yeah, their fiscal year is the same as the calendar year. So do we need a motion for you to do that?
I think we should have a.
Well, we need to know how much. Yeah, first.
Yeah, but for her to do the
We should
research.
do the research and then
Yes.
see if that's
Yeah,
the way the group wants to spend the money is on a
Yeah.
cabinet.
yeah,
Could we not just make a motion that whatever money is available, a motion to be able to spend whatever we need on a cabinet? Because otherwise, given our status of having meetings, because we end up
Yeah.
not having quorum, it would be
Yeah.
much before we could actually.
yeah,
I think we should have the motion to
now,
spend
yeah,
some of that money on a cabinet.
yeah,
Yeah, because we don't know the amount right now.
yeah. So I can
What do we have and
Yeah.
it will cost?
Yes, I can make a motion saying that majority of our remaining funds would be put towards a cabinet, which would house the Aboriginal outfit that is now presently stored at the rec center, and it would be at the airport, I believe. And so staff need to research how much money we have left and how we go about facilitating.
Instead of saying at the airport, can just say location to be.
Yeah, the location to be determined, yeah. Because we could even move it around.
I'm just thinking, like, if there's something that exquisite, I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't been to the airport. And
Yes.
the airport was, I haven't seen any of that displayed.
Yeah.
But if it was at some of the library, I've been there.
Yeah.
Just,
And we could maybe move it around even. If we could get a cabinet on wheels. We could put it in a trailer and move it around.
location to be determined.
Yeah.
Wrote that motion, is that?
Yeah, I moved it, but someone has to second it.
Your turn.
Brent will second, all in favor? Yep. Okay. All right, so that was number 4. Items for discussion. So can we move on now to item number 9, the work plan? An update, I guess, on work completed or in progress. We don't have a copy of the work plan, but From the last meeting, it just says in progress.
Yeah. I think we could review the projects that we have in play right now, because sort of the ones we have in play are the Memorial Garden, which we're gonna get the update from Alana. We have Brent's, project of the traditional names. We have the gala, which we're gonna move forward to next year, and then we have sort of the museum items, trying to get them on display. And the other project, Brent, that was on our work plan that we sort of talked about, that you had brought up a long time ago, was the doing a guide for people when they're running events on how to run a culturally appropriate event.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Just some protocols and,
Yes,
that would be good.
You like developing a resource or something?
yeah, it could be a simple
Yeah,
way to,
yeah, just a flip sheet, even simple, keep it simple, yeah. Susan Barclay said that the anti-racism committee actually started that project, and she does have all of the notes. So I don't really want to
maybe I can reach out to Susan and just kind of. She has. You know, we can add some of that with, by acknowledging that work has been done.
Yeah.
Previously.
Have you ever looked at the, starting to talk resource? Maybe there's something in there,
What, can you hear what you said?
starting to talk,
Yeah,
yeah, booklet, I guess, it should be online somewhere,
Yeah.
starting to talk.
put a couple of copies of it, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, I got copies printed somewhere. I could probably scan it and give it to you, yeah,
If I can't find it, I'll reach out to you.
yeah.
So the other project that we talked about that we haven't done yet was, we were supposed to have our IT guy come to our meeting, and we're gonna talk about getting a few things on the website, and we wanted, like the pronunciation of the original name of Sioux Lookout. Darwin was gonna do a little video, so we want to talk about doing some videos. And I think that meeting got canceled because we didn't have the quorum. And we never got back to it.
I'll bring.
but good to resurrect that, because I thought that had already happened and it was on
Yeah, it didn't happen.
the website, obviously not.
That's pretty straightforward. Yeah, if they have a camera here, right?
Yeah. And he's done videos before, like Chris has done videos and posted some of stuff. Yeah.
Pretty straightforward. I think.
Yeah.
Or do right now. 20 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
When I remember we said, we got permission from
To post those pictures.
the picture, the aerial picture of the
Yeah,
shoes.
I think we've submitted those to,
Yeah, is it on the website?
I haven't seen them there yet.
But we did get permission from.
Yeah. Yeah, to use them.
Tyler McDonald,
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
So just to backtrack a little bit. So for that resource guide, maybe I'll start to compile some stuff and I'll bring it to the update for next.
Yeah.
I'll bring it to an update for the next meeting.
Okay.
Kind of off topic, off the agenda now, but I like that idea of recording how to say.
Yeah.
Even I can't say it. I
Yeah.
have trouble with it in noggin. So
Yeah.
Right now, I'm going.
mine in the hell. It's uncreative. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's fine, if someone
That's it.
says it right before me,
Yeah.
but, yeah, just look at the word and say it, it's very hard.
But I'm just thinking, I'm sure there'll be social media posts coming down. Number 30, right? Isn't it doing social media posts to acknowledge the day? Maybe make it a bit more attractive where it is that way.
Yeah,
Or you can get different people saying it.
Yeah,
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 That would be another.
but slightly different accents. I know one time I said it,
You could even
everybody laughed.
have a video, make a video with people mispronouncing it.
Yes,
Yeah,
Make it a little bit more fun.
yes.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
at
Right?
least they're trying, right?
Why don't the two of you go to Johnny's one day, make a video?
Not for September too.
Yeah, no,
Maybe, but maybe for a longer.
Yeah.
Something we could work on.
Yeah,
That would be hilarious.
do a TikTok.
Absolutely.
humorous video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of fun to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All the different ways of pronouncing it.
If there's a bunch of events going on during that week of reconciliation, maybe.
That'd be the time to do it, right?
How good the time to do it, go on front of the camera and put it on video and then ask people, do you know the traditional name of Sioux Lookout?
Yeah,
We could even have it like on.
even give out prizes.
Yeah.
You could approach different organizations. I'd be from, organizations to donate
Or we could even
card or
take some of our money and buy Tim Horton, buy gift cards,
cards.
$5 gift cards or $10 gift cards from Subway and Tim Hortons and
Don't
Dirty.
get much for $5.
$10, $10, tell $10.
$10, $25 is
So do
probably
we want to do that?
the minimum that we do. Yeah, 1 million done. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that would be good.
I'll wander around with you.
Another one would be the indigenous name for Lac Seul.
Bishop of Kong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too.
that would be a bonus question.
So then we would have to commit some money to get the gift certificates. Do we want to do that?
Money for the gift cards?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So do you want to say 200?
Yeah,
Because then that would be 10, 20 gift cards.
20 times 10, 200, yeah. Okay,
Do you want to make the motion then?
sure. The motion to spend $200 on Tim Horton, 10 Tim Horton 10 Tim Horton gift cards from our budget. TRC committee budget. So. Anybody want to move?
I'll move it, yeah.
Eileen and Joan will second.
Yeah.
So we'll spend 200 anyway.
Do you want me to grab?
And we may approach organizations for donations.
Yeah, as well.
Yes, so we'll write up a letter.
And so we'll try to do this for September 30th, wander around and take videos.
Yeah. And do a little project on the pronunciation of.
During that week of events.
Yeah. Well, that's actually a fun event, yeah.
And people will be interested to see it,
Yeah,
you know.
well, and it's a good way to get, like the educational piece out that what the traditional name is,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a fun way, yeah.
that it had a name before it was settled, right?
Have you said anything?
One and now gong.
Now I'm good. Now
One and now gong.
I'm good. That's that.
Gong is like
Yeah.
shore, or. Yeah, one and now gong. Physical gong. Gong is another, yeah. Physical gong, and like a lonely one shore type lake, I guess.
On Schwabin. Sioux
What?
Mountain.
Sioux
On Schwabin.
Yeah, we could call it that, I guess.
It's a literal kind of.
Yeah. Bon.
That's what they used to call the Sioux people.
That's what the Sioux people are called, yeah, Bon, Bonnick. Bonnick is a bunch of them, a bunch of Sioux, yeah. Bon, that's what we call Sioux. And they're from Mukaman King, Wassa. Mukaman King is the name that we have for the United States.
Okay.
And it is, the literal translation is land of the knife.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, so that's what it is. Wassa means like far away. Yeah. So there, we're having a little bit of Ojibwe here today.
So we should end our meetings with no gibberish.
Good idea.
Yeah, every meeting, yeah. So next week, I'll test you. Okay,
This Mishkagogami mean?
Mushki Goldemile, Mushki. I'm not sure.
Right, research for next time.
Yeah, the next week, come back with it. I'm not sure what the literal translation is. Mushki.
The one that gets me is Shoal Lake when you're driving towards Winnipeg.
Yeah,
And I see the sign and I try
Yeah.
to say it.
it's long.
It's very tricky.
Yeah, it's down, things down.
I used to not say that.
Yeah, it's a lot. But it's the name of that Shoal Lake.
Yeah.
There's like a shallow lake, full lake.
Yeah, Chicoteo's alligators.
Yeah, we should practice it. And Winnipeg is, what is it, Winnipeg? It has to do with Red River anyway. Must, I can't remember, I can't think of it offhand right now. It's not coming through.
I thought that Winnipeg actually meant like muddy water.
No, it has to do with the color red.
Okay.
That Red River. That's why it's called Red River.
Yeah.
I don't know where the word Winnipeg came from. Winnipeg, that must be the.
Winnipeg, that was the word they used for the Hudson Bay.
Winnipeg.
Yeah.
So the Cree you can look for
Yeah.
Hudson Bay.
Yeah, being muddy. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so place names. Okay, so that'll be a fun little activity,
Yeah.
video camera and
Mhm.
people to pronounce one Nangang and Laxul and giving out the gift cards. Okay, that's a good activity. I guess over the summer, we did the blueberry bake-off, if anybody is interested to know that there was myself, Joan, Dory Chisel, Ted Bingwis. He did the fire and the cooking around the fire. And then we had the two summer students, right?
Yeah, we have Michelle
Michelle,
and Elizabeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had Eric?
Yeah, Eric. Yeah.
Eric. Oh, and doing the
Yes, Eric was
he came, he wore the Sasquatch.
He was exactly.
Came through once.
That was incredible. Like he just sort of appeared and then suddenly gone.
Beard.
It was really quite discombobulating.
A true Sasquatch.
Yeah, yeah.
We came in second place, so we have the silver spoon up at the office. We put it down on the where
Our bannock was delicious.
Yeah.
Bannock.
It was fabulous. I thought all the presentations were
They
just
were so
amazing.
Oh, yeah, the one with the little
Teepees.
teepees and then the one with the
Oh,
They
cradle boards.
were so good.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some epic bannock. You could tell that people like brought in some good bannock makers. Well, Dory and Darlene are good bannock makers.
Yeah.
They wanted to buy them and
Yeah.
everything. We couldn't serve the public, Yeah.
Not officially, but
Yeah, here, take one.
It was a very good event.
It was.
It was good having the staff participate too.
Elizabeth and I, we enjoyed actually going, because I know when we were asked, we're like, sure, and then I said to Elizabeth, I'm not sure what to expect, but it was fun.
Yeah.
I said, "I'll do it again next year."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a community event that people like. It's too bad we can't serve the public.
Yeah.
is there no way that people could just sign a little waiver? I mean, we used to.
No, because it's being controlled by the Northwest Health Unit.
Yeah.
It's cooked in a approved kitchen, basically.
Yeah.
We had our,
Without proper.
Wash basin,
Yeah.
you know, with a little
But we
bit.
brought a wash basin, like we had the wash basin and the soap and all that. We have it, like,
yeah,
I think that our procedures that we're using are very safe.
Yeah, and we could have had more hair nets
Yeah.
going on. We tried to use the gloves when we mix
Yeah.
the dough, so they're not.
oh, I mean, it was perfectly safe. It's just,
Yeah.
you get so hidebound by all these.
Yeah,
regulations.
by the rules, yeah.
Yeah,
But it's nice to see the event come back and like Jesse Fiddler did an excellent job
it's amazing.
of
Yeah,
emceeing. And like the group that won, like you said, their presentation was
yeah,
excellent. And even like they did the little jig and like they were, you know, they really played the part. Yeah, they really played the part and they were a lot of fun. Yeah. Because it's a fun event.
But I thought our presentation was beautiful though.
Yes,
It looked beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. That's why we got the silver spoon. Next year.
Next year, we'll go for gold.
anyway, yeah, okay.
And doing the homemade shirts, like we.
Oh, yeah,
Dory,
Team Sabe.
Darlene and myself, we
Yeah.
painted the shirts. It was a lot of fun painting the shirt. That's actually a really good, brilliant idea, actually.
Yeah, that was
Painting your shirts.
the last minute because
Yeah.
we didn't have the printers available. We couldn't do it, but so we just painted them.
They were beautiful.
Yes, they turned out quite nice and really nice. And the other event that we did that we should probably we haven't talked about was the Rocks for Action. We did it in Hudson this year, which last year when we did it, we were the only event in Hudson and it was well attended. But this year they had the Hudson Street Fair. So they had like what did they call it? Like an historical situation going on in one of the buildings. And then they had like a little vendors. And there was a lot of people, and then they had a barbecue. It was well attended. This year, like our last year, what happened with our elder that did the education piece, because people came just for our event, they came and sat. But because it was a moving event now, it was sort of like people were pit stopping. They weren't there.
Yeah,
So Tom was our elder this year. So he stayed the whole time. Last year they did a presentation and then they just left. But because there was just people coming and going the whole time. So Tom, sat with people and explained it over and over all day.
oh,
So it was really great of him. And then he took Leanne, myself, on a little historical walk of Hudson with some his individual perspective. It was very good. It was lovely. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a
I
good.
was sorry to miss that. I had an event going on that I
Yeah.
had there.
So it was the event like in Hudson was well attended. The whole thing was well done. So I think Rachel Garrett was doing some of the historical Indigenous history of Hudson, and then Brad Hislop had his whole collection of archaeology pieces.
Wow.
And I think it's Aaron Mish had all of he's making bow and arrows from local, like from stone around here in Stone in Northwestern Ontario. And he's making his own arrows from feather and wood. And so he had a big display there too.
Oh.
So there were some interesting things there. It was a lovely, lovely day. Yeah. And people came back from last year that remembered of doing the rocks. And so they looked forward to it. And Tom had he brought some rocks that he had found around and different perspectives of rocks and stuff. So it was still on the same topic of the rocks. So it was very interesting. Yeah.
Okay, good. Sounds like they could have a whole day over there.
Yeah, they did. It was a whole day. Yeah.
There's a whole day.
They even had like a little pet show thing. Yeah, they had some cute things. It's good. It was a good event.
Blueberry Festival. Good time to get out there and engage. That's good.
Exactly.
All right, and I think that's about it. I can't see anything else we need to talk about, unless somebody else has something. No? No? Okay. All right. So we'll come back, I guess, at the next meeting to talk about some of the progress with the work plan and And we'll see where the video goes.
No, Darlene, do
Fun.
you know Elvis? Like, can you reach out to Elvis Trout?
Oh, I haven't talked to him or anything.
Yes, we haven't been able to get.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't responded. Like, do you know how to get a hold of him? Would you know?
You'd have to call the band office, I guess. Yeah, I don't think
You remember?
He's the new member appointed.
Yeah, I don't think he's very much online.
That's what Brent said.
Yeah. Some people use the internet and stuff, and I don't know if he even, I mean, he volunteers and does stuff in the community, but I don't see him using anything online. Not even email, I don't think. Clifford does email, but I don't know about the other counselors. Yeah,
We'll call the band office. Yeah, just call the band office.
Yeah.
and see. Yeah, that's so band office.
yeah.
Cause he's
In Frenchman's Head, I think.
Freshman said,
Yeah, yeah.
no, he works at the band office, does he not? Like, is he
They
even?
they have council chambers separate from the band.
Oh, okay,
We have to call the band.
yeah.
So who's on our committee now? There's us here. Naomi, is she
Yeah.
still on it?
And Elvis.
And Reese?
No, Reese is no longer on it.
Really?
Well, because Darlene became a counselor, we can only have two counselors.
Oh,
Either, yeah.
Yeah.
rules.
Rules, yeah. There's rules again.
Yeah, so Reese was, disappointed.
Equalize the municipality council. Please.
Okay.
Okay, so, oh, he's not on it then, okay, well,
So just Naomi and Esther.
okay,
So
good,
there's 6 of us now, right?
yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Great. So I guess we'll go on to the number 10, which is the next meeting date is October 14th. Check. Yep, looks good for me. I think. Thanksgiving is on the 13th.
Also, it's the day after Thanksgiving.
Day after, so we'll be having turkey salad, lunch. Yeah, so thank you, everybody, for coming, and the motion to adjourn, who's gonna move that? Brent, and then seconded John. Okay. Favorite, okay, raise hands. Okay. All right, so we'll see you on October 14th then.